Hey, what's going on, guys? So this is M1 Finance Journey episode 7, except we are not on M1 Finance today. We are actually on Robinhood. So let's just get this series on the road. So I have been trading on Robinhood on this new account for the past couple weeks, I would say about 2 weeks or so, and I have really been pleased with my results. While the week hasn't been the greatest for the stock market, it has been very, very refreshing being back on Robinhood and being able to choose my own entries and exit points, and that's something that I really loved about Robinhood and didn't like so much about M1 Finance. Now, M1 Finance is a fantastic investment platform. I definitely recommend it for anyone who kind of wants sort of a leave it, forget about it sort of account. But for me, I like to be very hands-on with my positions. This is something I want to do for a career after all. So it might be beneficial to just be very hands-on with my portfolio. And with that being said, let's get into my holdings and my results. So currently I have $1,351.75 in my account, and I am down for the day $1.91, which is 0.14%, which isn't really too bad. Today has not really been the best day for the market, but as a whole, on the past couple weeks of trading on M1 Finance, I am up $7.02, which I'm very pleased with. I actually already have 2 dividends on the way, which I will get into later. But first, let's get into my position. So first, I have APHA, which is a stock that I actually received for free when somebody used my referral code when they were signing up. So that's pretty cool. It's not really a good stock in my opinion, because I've had it for the past month or so. I've had this account for a while just sitting, and it is currently up $4.65, which you might think is good, but the stock was only $5 when I got it, and it's actually gone down. So that's the whole reason that I'm positive, is because it's a free stock that I received. So do I recommend buying APHA? No, but I'm just letting it sit in my portfolio just in case if anything does happen to it. Next, I have Apple, which is something that I kind of carried over from my M1 Finance portfolio, and I'm up $2.19 on Apple, and I have 1 share of Apple. Now the key difference between Robinhood and M1 Finance is that there is no fractional share trading, which means that if I want to buy Apple, I need to buy the full shares of Apple. So I have to pay the full $264.16 as opposed to being able to invest whatever I want. I think that M1 Finance allows you to invest up to 1/10,000th of a share, which is pretty cool in my opinion, but I digress. So I never really had a problem with no fractional shares on Robinhood. I could see how it could be a problem for someone that has a smaller portfolio size, maybe like $200 or less. I could see how it would get problematic there, but for me, it's never really been a problem. Now, next up, we have Johnson & Johnson, which I have 2 shares of, and this is one of my stocks that I actually have a dividend on the way for. And I am currently up $2.19 on Johnson & Johnson. And yeah, so just a really good dividend stock. I think I went over this one in my top 5 best dividend stocks video. But anyways, my next stock is Bank of America, and I have 9 shares of Bank of America, and currently I am down just a little bit on Bank of America, but again, I bought it for the dividend yield of 2.19%, and just a really solid dividend stock to have. Usually banks are very solid stocks. And my next one is Coca-Cola. I have 4 shares of Coca-Cola, another one that I carried over from my M1 Finance pie. And I do have some others that I do plan to carry over from my M1 Finance pie in the future. I just have not really found good entry points on those yet, such as the REITs. REITs have been up a lot lately, and I want to buy them while they're down. Next up, I have 3 shares of AMD, which I mainly just buy AMD for the options trading capabilities, and I options trade mainly 2 stocks. I mainly options trade SPY and AMD because they're very liquid and very high volume. But I don't want to talk about options too much in this video because it's not really the topic of this video, and I hope to get into more about options in the future, and I just don't want to confuse any new people that might be around here. So as I said before, I have a dividend pending from Coca-Cola, and I have 4 shares of it, and the amount I get per share is 40 cents. So the total that I will be getting come December 15th, 2019 is $1.60 from Coca-Cola. And then Johnson & Johnson, I have 2 shares of that, 95 cents per share of dividend growth, and I will be getting $1.90 in total. So pretty hefty for the size of my account. I hope to build a dividend portfolio in the future that could just honestly just keep compounding my money and just will keep making me tons and tons of money as I go on. But got to start somewhere. These are pretty good numbers, especially for my portfolio size. Robinhood cash management, I'm thinking about making this a segment on this sort of series that I have. I kind of want to go over what position I am, because I want to try to click the little credit card and rise up in my position every single day. Now, if you guys don't know what cash management is, it is basically this new thing that Robinhood is doing, and they're actually bringing it back, and it will give you 1.80% annual percent yield. So it's like a little savings account for all your buying power. So the money that you're not using in trading will be compounded. I believe it is daily, but I'm not too sure about that. You'll be able to sort of use your uninvested cash as a high interest savings account, which is definitely a lot better than any normal savings account. The bank that I'm using right now is currently a 0.4 APY, which is okay for a regular bank, but why have 0.4% while you could have 1.8% and also be trading stocks on the side? You also have FDIC insurance, so this is just a really cool thing for me. You will be getting a Robinhood debit card for the new people who sign up. And this is just a really new thing, and there's currently a wait list of it of about 757,000 people, and which is just an insane number. I am currently 112,863 on that list, and I hope to continue rising in the future. Yeah, that was pretty much it for this episode. I hope to continue my Robinhood journey in the future, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please leave a like, please subscribe, please follow my social medias in the description. Please use my Robinhood referral link if you guys want a free stock and you want to give me a free stock. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.